what you know about having conflictions, battling addictions, feeling convicted while at the same time juggling family, prison sentence, convictions. On top of that now, granny is missing out of my life now. I know I dropped all this love and love right now, but as of right now, life got me wanting to put the mic down. Every step is a fight now, not having the patience or persistence on my position, not willing to listen and still wanting it all right now. Auntie strung out, sister strung out, run around say neighborhood where bloods hang out. The devil's clubhouse, the closest ones who hate you the most get the most hugs out with the fake love out. I got fisters with 3 strikes, doing life, I guess they luck struck out. Could it be since mama went the thug route that my sister was out in them streets down getting dug out, while I was patiently waiting like Curtis in the dugout, waiting to strike, overcoming the pitfalls for us late in this life. Stripes you don't face when you white, while I was home running this down. Underground, darkness around, focus on my sound, praying that I get dug out. You get the picture, the great African American pastime, rape a nigga till he passed his prime, and wonder why when he get out he ain't have a dime. Institutionalized mind, so it's back to crime. How we privatizing prisons, how we allowing prisons to mix with business. Apologize to my sister, I wasn't there for you. I knew better, but still wasn't aware for you. Through it all, just know I care for you. But when I'm up on that stage, just know I'm there for you. And when you come home, I had something prepared for you. For real. Yeah, light work on the way, light work on the way. Stay tuned.
My name's Kiahree, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. It was kind of funny, I was just telling somebody, I just got at church camp one year, I got baptized in the Holy Spirit, which is like a bunch of people just around you praying over you and like tongues and stuff like that. And then a desire for music just came, just like that. And I'd always loved hip hop, like West Coast hip hop, all those dudes. And then it was like almost a natural progression from there. So, but yeah, that night something changed in me, and that desire just came, and then started making beats, and then started rapping, and then here we are. You know, I don't know who said it to me, or if I just heard it, whoever said it, but they said, you know, you can only lose if you quit. So it's like, and it's kind of crazy. I know rappers that just stopped rapping because like they weren't seeing dudes that I grew up idolizing almost. I know you're not supposed to, like Christian rappers, right? From Arizona, there's this rapper. I probably won't say his name. I won't discourage him, but you know, he just stopped because he just wasn't seeing the movement that he wanted to see, and he was dope. Like, so I was just like, and I know another rapper, you know, and I like hit him up one day. I was like, yo, where's the new music at? What's up? What's good? Because you just lose touch, and then he's like, I'm not doing it anymore. And I was just like, what? You know, so. But I don't get discouraged because it's like, what do you do it for? Like, I don't really do it for people's approval or nothing like that. It's like it's very personal, very venting type stuff. So, but it's interesting. I think people who do give up, they just like get too caught up in the game of it all. So, and it's kind of sad, I think, but I can never like just, you know, stop. Because it'll always be something that I do just as a hobby. Like, it started off like that. And I got people tell me I was whack. Like, close friends and family, like, yo, this is whack. And I'm just like, real MCs, like, give it up to you, so, like, how could you ever take the opinion of somebody who doesn't even do it, you know? It's like me telling LeBron he's whack. Like, bro, I'm not on LeBron's level, you know? The whole Christian thing, right? People hear the whole, like, I don't curse, you know, people hear that, you know, talk about like that content, you know, talk about church a lot, talk about conversations with God and stuff like that. So that's always gonna set you apart. People are gonna be like, oh, he's one of those like Lecrae type rap dudes, you know. Like, I talk a lot about a lot of social issues, a lot of stuff that I experienced growing up, like single mother, you know, the whole police thing with, you know, I've been blessed where I haven't had too many interactions with the police, but, you know, I have a brother who, he just went to jail, and he would get stopped by the police all the time, you know, and it's just like, I just don't be out like he does at night. He'll be out there like on some, you know what I'm saying, other type stuff, but, you know, just witnessing that and witnessing all that stuff. But content, I would say, message, lastly, lyricism, bars, flow and all that stuff. That's all stuff like I really obsess over, and it's really kind of unique just to me. Like I've done it where I try to like figure out who I sound like, and I could never really do it, you know. But you know, so I'm just different, and I'm not afraid to be vulnerable, I guess. I think that's what people like, is like, yo, like you could really just tell your whole heart and not really care if anybody feels like awkward about it or judges you. You just really just give it all, because that's what the people want. They want your story. Yeah, Tupac was definitely the one that I connected with the most, just because of content. And songs like Dear Mama, songs like Keep Your Head Up, you know, Letter to My Unborn Child. Like even the other side of him that was like Ambition as a Rider, you know, just that ferocity. But mainly those, like Dear Mama is my favorite song of all time, and it's not the most lyrical, you know, it's not Eminem like you know, but it's just like real heart, exposing like the bad stuff, you know. Even though you was a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. That's like a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one, but it's like, it's the truth, and it still like shows where it's from. But I also love Common a lot. Like Common is from Chicago. Like, I would say J. Cole, Kendrick, Big Crit. Like Big Crit's one of my favorites. Like, so those guys. And you notice they're all like the same type of artists, almost like woke, conscious, and kind of do the boom bappy East Coast type of stuff. Even though Kendrick's from the West, you know, but those are the type of dudes that I like. So it would be one of those three guys. Oh, and then Lecrae. I would always like to rap with Lecrae. Like, I think he's dope. Yeah, and then like I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. It's Kiahree, so Kiahree, and at Kiahree on everything. You know. Oh, shout out to my mom. You know. So, but yeah, Artificial, Torn Home, check him out. Just a real deal. I think Torrance from Arizona, so he's nice. And Artificial, I definitely think they're nice. New music coming. Music videos, content, you know, trying to do some video stuff, trying to do some, you know, interactive stuff with the fans. And then Lightwork is coming August 10th. My birthday, I'll be 26, so still pretty young in the game. But, and then, you know, another album is already in the works, so that'll get you excited. And I do think that is my best work to date. So a lot of dope production, a lot of dope concept songs. And I post on SoundCloud a lot. Just there'll actually be 2 different versions of the album that I'm about to drop, Lightwork. One will be like on all the platforms, you know, like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Google Play, whatever anybody else uses. And then another one will be on SoundCloud, and it will have like maybe 3 or 4 extra tracks, just for like people who go to my SoundCloud and all that stuff. But you just hit me up through like DM, or I have a business email, which is like risenmusicentertainment@gmail.com, and that's primarily where I do all the business through. But honestly, you can just hit me in DM. Like, I'm so cool. Like, I actually read DMs. That's how this happened. Yo, I feel like I've sent DMs to people that, like, it's just been like months and months, and it's like, okay, I get the message, you know. But hit me up through DM, post on my wall or something, you know. But yeah.